What's up, good people? This is Sarah again, and welcome to Android Tools. So today we're going to be counting down our top picks for the top 10 new Android and iOS racing games of 2019. As always, game links are down below in the description, so make sure you check all of them out. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off at number 10, we have Skid Rally. This is an arcade racing game with various game modes made in low poly style. So drive a powerful sports car and try to outrun all your rivals and cover the track at a minimum time. Feel what it's like to be a real racer in this dynamic Android game. You're gonna rush along the asphalted road and across the rough terrain. Overcome turns and drift, escape from tracers, perfectly switch gears and complete other actions depending on the selected game mode. Get prizes for victories and improve your results. Buy racing cars of different models and tune them. Moving on to number 9, we have Merge Racers. In this game, you'll combine the same cars and participate in ring races. Take part in dynamic races and compete with other players for the best results. Show and practice your observation and logic. Find and connect the same color and shape of the machine. Discover new models of cars and assemble your own team of racers, each of which will have a unique appearance and abilities. In the game, you'll find a lot of high-speed cars, more than 5 racetracks with unique characters. It has a huge variety, good graphics, and a game system that's perfectly compatible with touchscreens. Coming in at number 8, we have Reckless Getaway 2. This is a 3D driving game where you have to try to escape from the police through the streets of a city. The longer you're able to evade the authorities, the more police cars and trucks will join in on the chase. The controls in Reckless Getaway 2 are simple and effective. You can make your vehicle turn by tapping either the side of the screen. And that's all. Your car, which is in constant motion, you don't have to worry about using any kind of pedals. The only exception is when you run into an obstacle, which is when your vehicle will automatically move in reverse. Next up at number 7, we have Dirt Rally Driver. Dirt Rally Driver is a 3D driving game where you can get behind the wheel of 20 different rally cars and participate in more than 100 different races that take place all over the world. Italy, Egypt, Russia, and dozens of other countries. In this game, you can compete in more than 100 different races in several different countries worldwide. In some cases, you've got to compete against a set number of rivals, while in others, you simply have to make it across the finish line before time runs out. Dirt Rally Driver HD is a fun racing game with brilliant graphics. Breaking into number 6, we have Grand Street Racing Tour. Become the best racer in the city, winning drag races and drift competitions. Get behind the wheel of the fastest cars to participate in rapid races at short distances, epic drift right among the city streets, as well as compete in time races. Winning in each of the modes, you get rewards that will allow you to open supercars and other cars, as well as to pump to the maximum of your car. This game has a simple and comfortable handling controls, incredibly beautiful 3D graphics, thought to the smallest detail of gameplay, and a large number of supercars. Moving on to number 5, we have Racing Classics Pro. Great racing game for mobile devices, which will appeal to fans of classic cars. Get ready to drive a real muscle car. You're waiting for as many as 16 legendary cars, originally from the 70s and 80s, an unprecedented number of drag racing competitions with different game modes, dozens of types of spare parts, and other improvements for your car. There's a wide range of opportunities to customize your car, which will make your car unique. You can download to your Android smartphone racing game Racing Classics and try your hand at the skill of drag racing. Next up at number 4, we have Rebel Racing. Rebel Racing is a 3D driving game where you can get behind the wheel of dozens of vehicles from real car makers and compete on track sets in the US West Coast. Your aim is to become the fastest racer in the USA. At the start of Rebel Racing, you've got just one vehicle in your garage and a couple of tracks to drive on. But as you play and win races, you can upgrade your vehicle. And when you do, you can take part in better competitions where you can win even better cars. Plus, you can customize your cars as desired with all sorts of pieces. This is a spectacular driving game with lovely graphics, controls that are perfect for touchscreens, and an enormous number of vehicles and tracks. Coming in at number 3, we have Beach Buggy Racing 2. This is a 3D racing game where you compete for the neck-to-neck on colorful beach circuits full of booby traps and thrills that are yours for the taking. We're looking at the direct sequel to the original Beach Buggy Racing that's back again with more excitement and more off-the-wall buggy racing action. As might be expected from any racing game, your main objective is simply to leave your rivals in the dust. Thankfully, you'll have up to 45 power-ups you can grab as you race around each track to help you on your way. There's a multitude of game modes. Pick from a solo mode where you're on your own, or face off against other online players around the world. Next up at number 2, we have Ghost Racing Formula E. Ghost Racing Formula E is a live racing game where you get to experience what it would be like to drive through different Formula 1 circuits. To be more specific, you'll be submerged in real-time Formula E virtually live trials. Visuals in Ghost Racing Formula E are well designed, and all the vehicles and the elements included in the circuits are in 3D. You can also change between cameras to watch the race from a zenith perspective or from inside the car in a subjective view. The movements are really similar to reality, and the speed sensation is really effectively transmitted. And finally, at number 1, we have Forza Street. The newest game in the Forza franchise isn't a sequel to Horizon 4 or a new entry in the main motorsport series. Instead, Forza Street is an upcoming mobile game spin-off that's now available on Windows 10 Store on PC. The game focuses one-on-one street races and looks gorgeous. Sadly, there isn't much in Street beyond the visuals, and Forza Street tells a light story about your driver making their way across the country in a series of races against high-ranking drivers. The story includes TV news anchors, cryptocurrency, secret patrons, and cool-looking older dude in a hat. So that's it, you guys. If you found this video interesting, then leave it a like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Bye for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.